What is the Global Ghost Hunt to me? The Global Ghost Hunt is a celebration of teams and locations, not just here in the U.S., but all around the world. It is an opportunity to unite groups and enthusiasts of this paranormal community in many different ways, and to highlight teams, locations, and all of us. And honestly, why wouldn't you want to be a part of it? You get to experience new groups. You get to promote yourself, promote your teams, and more importantly, too, the locations. A lot of our locations are being forgotten. So the Global Ghost Hunt is a perfect opportunity to bring your team, bring your locations out into the spotlight and have your chance to have your 15 minutes of fame and to make an everlasting impact in our community.
Hey everybody, I'm glad y'all can come in tonight, join us for the show. I'm doing this show tonight because Sunday I have a guest on for Sunday night talk show. This is Vicky. She's been in our chats quite often, and she's also one of my moderators for my channel on my YouTube. So she's going to be the guest for this coming up Sunday, and then the 20th of November, Neil will be on from Night Watch Paranormal. Hey there, Selena. She's the librarian up here where I get all my books and information from. They just don't use her name. There's Baker. He's in here again tonight. I appreciate seeing y'all coming in. So 20th will be Neil. He's from the Night Watch Paranormal. He's in Minnesota. So he's going to be on the 20th, be the guest. There's two shows I'll be looking forward to having going on. The night show is about the Victorian era cemeteries and things they did when they go visit the graves. People don't know that Queen Victoria is the main reason for their era. She was born in May 24th of 1819, and she died January 22nd of 1901. And she was 81 years old when she passed away. She's one of the main reasons why we start wearing like black to funerals and stuff like that, the mourning stuff. Because of her husband, when he passed away, she never did stop wearing black. She made all the shops in town, all them closed down for the funeral, and they had all their window blinds pulled down. And also She had the streets was silent and nearly empty. She had everything stopped. And everyone who went out were dressed in deepest mourning clothes. That means I guess everybody in the town, in the country, the whole continent, I guess. I'm not real sure. I didn't read that much on it. And the queen, she kept his room just like it was when he was alive. All his rooms that he was stayed in and everything, she kept everything just like it was. And she also went and had statues put in every single place that he and her was where they stayed at, different places and things like that. She continued to wear black the remaining 40 years of her life until she passed away in 1901. She was married to Prince Albert. He was 42 when he passed away. They was married in 1840, and then he died in 1861. They was married for 21 years and had 9 children. That's a long time and a lot of kids. But I just wanted to do stuff about Victorian era. This is my favorite era that I like. Liked everything. It's different. It seems unique how everybody was how they was raised, their kids and things they do to make it through the next day and everything like that. Oh Lord! All right, the first cemetery. This picture right here is a Victorian cemetery. You can tell when the grounds are rolling, and numerous trees and a lot of pathways. And plus, they had a lot of little fences around there, each grave plots and stuff like that. And here's another Victorian cemetery also. That's one of the, I think this is a smaller one. I'm not real sure where it's located. And one of the most asked questions, where is the oldest cemetery in the Victorian? It is in Australia, and this is what it looks like. It was established in 1859. It's located in Australia. Number of graves, 75,000. The size of it is 31 acres. And that's a bunch of people crammed in one little area like that. I know 31 acres is a lot, but it ain't a lot. I don't know how to say what that is and however everybody else measures their acres in. That's the way we do it in the U.S. in acres. Another question a lot of people ask is, did cemeteries used to be parks? Yes, a long time ago. And it was really like very few places where you only see a few graves. But that's how the cemeteries and stuff got started. They were like memorial parks, and then they started digging holes and put people in it. And another mostly asked question was, why are bodies buried facing east? Uh, what I found so far says most Christians tend to bury their dead facing the east. This is because they believe in the second coming of Christ, and the scripture teaches that he will come from the east. That's what I've gathered today. I've done all this researching today for about 4.5 hours, something like that. And it's really hard to try and write everything down. I'm just hitting the highlights of everything. I try not to get much of everything. There's none says hi, Jonathan. That was Andy. There's Vicky. She's the one that's going to be on here for this coming Sunday. And Andy says interesting. In this manner, they place their dead in the position so they can meet Christ face to face during his second coming. That's finished the part of the other answer I had. And the fourth question they've asked, why do cemeteries not smell? The bodies are mostly embalmed unless there is a religious thing that they don't want that don't want to be embalmed. Something has to do with religion. We need a Friday night crossover paranormal special. Hey, anytime, man. You just let me know. I will try to. I sent you a message about the other day. I was going to try to get you to come on the show one night if you're interested. And I appreciate y'all coming in. I thank y'all a lot. And many modern caskets are very well sealed, so any smells are trapped inside the coffin. So they are sealed. It's like they got some kind of really strong caulking that will go around the edge of the lid and the coffin itself. And one of the big things that Victorian people do when they go to cemeteries, they will have a picnic. They take food and they'll go find some of their family members, and they will sit down and just start eating with them. And that's how they think that they are having lunch or supper with their loved ones that had just passed away. Here's another picture. See all the people there and all the stones back there in the background and everything. So one night we're going to, me and my dad and probably a few other people, if I can talk them into it, to do a Victorian picnic in a cemetery somewhere just to see how odd it feels. We will try to do that when it gets a little bit warmer, and then we can do a few other things, I'll show you some of the Victorian hearses that they had that are horse drawn. This is one of them. I think it is pretty neat way they all look. They do look like crazy, something there that's crazy, I mean, here's another one, a horse-drawn hearse. I just like these old horse-drawn stuff, especially from the Victorian age. I think that is pretty wild. And here's an old sled hearse, in case if it snowed or ice, they have it on sleds. So that's pretty wild. You can actually see the basket in there right now on that one. Uh, Selena says, "Wait, what a way to go!" Yeah, I think those are really uh, cool rides. Look like I would say. I always like old stuff like that anyway, so I think that's pretty interesting. I know a lot of families that have parties, birthday parties, and have dinner once a month with deceased family members. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, we're going to go try this one day when it gets warmed up a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to try to anyway. Dwayne said, thanks for your hard and studying. Trying to keep people informed about the Victorian age ways. Oh, I appreciate that, Baker. Like I said, this is my favorite era anyway. I don't know what everybody else's is, but this is my favorite one. Uh, let's see here. All right, I only got a few more things to show, then I'm gonna take a break here in a little bit. All right, let's see. Picnic in the cemetery. All right, we done that. All right, 10 things that Victorian cemetery traditions. This is what some of their traditions was. I'm gonna check the chat right quick. Let's see here. I mean, hard work. Sorry. Are you good, Baker? You good, buddy? I know what you meant. I know what you meant, bud. This here is. Oh, I forgot to. Oh no, I got it right here. That's the picnic. All right, the first one is a basket. This is what if you was to see, most people pass away when they're at home in their own beds, following by illness or some sort. Uh, but now, if they was away from home, like they was traveling and there was an accident with a horse and buggy, or uh, back in them days, probably the old A model car, T model cars and stuff. If they was in an accident or they got hurt at work, they will be transported back in these baskets back to their house. It's what they transport everybody in, just so the doctors can come back and pronounce them dead and all this and that. And it will be lined with some kind of cloth. And the second tradition is it's a black border funeral invitation. Every invitation was handwritten, unless it's something very special. But you had to be invited to come to the funeral, and this is what the invitation looks like. Everything has black borders and everything on it. And the third thing was a black border handkerchief that women carried with them. This is for the mourning, where they trying to let people know that they lost their loved one and everything. This is what their handkerchiefs look like. Now the next one is kind of really interesting to me. It's the coffin mirrors, bells, and tubes. I don't have a picture of a tube on here, but this is the picture of one of the bells. When people passed away back in them days, they didn't really know if they was really dead or not. When somebody goes into a coma and they thought they was dead, and they put a bell at the head of the grave, and they run a string all the way down to the person's hands. And if they actually was waking up, or if they was actually alive, they can pull on that bell, and the caretaker of the cemetery will come and dig them up and let them out. This is the bell, what it looks like. And it will be attached to the headstone, or it'll be a board, like a post on the grave, like that. That's what it would look like. I hadn't yet to see a real bell on a grave. That will be interesting. And they draped their hearses and horses. They put black stuff over them and white. If the horses is white and with white blankets, like right here in this picture, were used for children. They might have been a kid that passed away right there, a young one. If it's the black horses with black blankets over them, that means it was a grown up, died of old age. Let's see. And another Victorian era fashion was ostrich feathers. They had them over everything, like they put them on their hearses. They put them on the horses, wore on top of their heads. I don't have a picture of that, but then people will wear ostrich feathers on top of their hats, and everybody's in the funeral will wear ostrich feathers. Even the women has them on their hats. I don't have a picture of that neither. Well, that's kind of interesting. I don't think I have. They use the ostrich feathers for all finest funerals. So that'd be the top of the line funerals right there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take us a break. David Holt says, hello to everyone. And Vicky, she says, I live a block away from a funeral home that has horse-drawn hearses. They will use it for funerals only within city limits. Oh, that's pretty cool. I ain't never seen one in person like that. I haven't really paid attention either, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and take a little quick break right here. I ain't got but a few more little things to talk about tonight, and then we will. I'll try to answer some questions if anybody has any, if I can. But here, I want to go ahead and take a quick break.
Keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you.
Rising up like the moon, elevating the mood, uplifting attitudes, cause that's what we choose to do. And I don't know about you, but there's enough negativity going around with plenty room to improve. Yeah, sometimes we collide with stress and negativity. We always let it slide. It's an elevated vibe, so fly. We touch the sky every time we ride.
Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you.
Now roll back time, tell me what you find. You're gonna see the same sucker MCs on the sidelines. In the fourth quarter when it's do or die time, that's when this crew is inclined to go prime time. From day one straight till it's done, but you all know full well that we only just begun.
Yeah.
We stick together, one for all for one. When it gets heavy, no we don't cut and run. Crazy thinking about the places that we've been. Now I could tell you stories that'll make your head spin. But like I said, straight, thick or thin, there's so many memories giving me silly grins. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies, yo, I love this crew. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies, yo, I love this crew.
Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die.
It's been coming up like sun above. It's making us come together. Been making plans and joining hands. Come by me, stand and come together. When they know we've had enough, they'll try and call our bluff. But no, there's no stopping us. We're making a promise. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. They say we're weak when we don't speak, but they don't see us come together. Behind closed doors, we choose love, not war. It's at our core when we come together. They will hear us loud and clear. We'll walk right through the fear. And then once we'll all appear and say, we're standing right here, come on. Yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh, yeah, we're starting up something. We're starting up something. Oh.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. I was going to check the chats here and see if anybody had popped in. I know we lost a few people here. I got 4 more things of what we were talking about just a few minutes ago. I got 4 more things to go over, and then I went today to a couple cemeteries and done symbol thing that, like we talked about first, I got a few symbols that I saw on a few gravestones, and I looked them up and try to see what they mean, if I can find the exact picture of them or whatever. And I've actually found 3 exactly like what's in the book I've got right here, and I will show them in a few minutes. And then I took some pictures of different veterans. I found another Revolutionary War soldier. I found another one. Then I've got 3 Civil War soldiers from the North Carolina area. And I got some pictures and stuff to show everybody also. So, okay, let me find out where I was at now. Okay, we did the hearse. Now we're on number 7. Professional mourners. This is people dressed up in black all the time that when somebody dies, they like do it for the respect of them and everything. They just wear black clothes. Women does the same thing, but I don't have the picture of those. And jewelry, the mourning jewelry. I just got one picture. They take some of the hair of their loved ones that passed away, and then they will weave it into some kind of fashion jewelry that they can wear to the funeral. And whenever on their anniversary of their loved ones that passed away, they will wear it. And number 9, the black ribbon for all men and women wears it. I didn't get the picture of everyone wore it, but they did have some with the farm animals and everything on it. But this is just the women wear the ribbon around their necks like a bow. And they, of course, they're all dressed in black also. There's the handkerchief, white handkerchief with black border around it. All 3 of them's got it. And they got the ostrich feathers in their hat. And they're wearing black. So they must be going to one of the finest funerals. And the mausoleums. This where people are buried, but they're not in the ground. They're more into like a wall of a building. And this is a fancy one. I didn't go get a picture of the ones that's up there in town where I live at. That's ones where I know is just like a little center block building or granite, made out of granite. And it's nowhere near that fancy. But it's pretty interesting. All right, the symbols on headstones. Nobody new in the chat. Let's see here. Let me find the pictures for the symbols. All right. Here's one from the Masons, where the 2 hands are shaking. It's some kind of one of the Mason symbols, because I looked it up in my book. And it means brotherhood. There's a lot of Mason symbols. There's a dove. It means innocence, peace, and the Holy Spirit. I don't know exactly what all of them is, but there's different ones with the doves. One has a little twig of something in his mouth and stuff like that. So I don't know what all that is. Let's see. This is the hand pointing up. I thought I would never find one like this, but I found two of them today. And they was right side by side, and I think it was a man and a woman. I guess it was husband and wife. Hand pointing up like that means that the deceased has gone to heaven. And if it was pointing down, it don't mean that he's going to the other place. It just means that he hadn't gone yet. He hadn't accepted it or something. I don't know. I hadn't really read into that one yet. And here's one with a book on it. It's the Bible. You know, it means I can't remember exactly what that one means right off the top of my head. But that was pretty interesting when I found all those headstones like that. I didn't think I would find any that I could match up in these books right here. I got two of them. I'll show y'all them in a minute. Let's see. Here's the Revolutionary War grave that I found today. Well, I know that it was there, but I just never took a picture of it. It's Samuel Freeman. I don't know who it is. I hadn't done any research on it. Here's a little close up of his nameplate. I would love to try to look it up and see if I can find out any kind of information about him, what kind of regiment he was in and what he did or whatever. That would be interesting. Let's see. I don't think I got that other one in here. Here is one of the Civil War stone. The captain. It was the Company A, 28th North Carolina Regiment. I didn't expect to see that down there in that cemetery because I was been there before and I don't remember seeing it. And here's another one. Ernest O. Atkins, North Carolina. He was private 52nd Regiment, November the 11th, 1935 when he passed away. And this one back here, let's see. He, October the 14th, 1833, when he was born, and he died in January 6th, 1905. And let's see if I got that other one on here right quick. I don't think I got it. I don't even think I put it in here. No, I don't even have it. All right, y'all. That's it for the pictures. I'm sorry for not having much write up about all this stuff. But that is what I done my research for today. And this right here is the two books that I used. I got yesterday from the library. This one. It's got the symbols and stuff like that of what's on the grave markers. And this one right here I used today also when I found United. See that? I found this one here today. And of course, you know, I find all the Mason symbols. Find them everywhere. Baker says, "Hi, Johnson. Very from show tonight. Enjoy watching it." I appreciate that, Baker. If there's anybody has any kind of questions for me, if I can answer them, I'll try. If not, I will look them up and get them on the next time show. I'm planning to do another series like this for next Thursday night when I get off work, but it will be about 9 o'clock before I start it. I don't have anything else to show y'all. Right there's the mausoleums that I see around here. Just a little place where they can put about 6 people in there. I'll put 3 on each side, and that's about it. That's the type of mausoleums that I've ran across up there in that cemetery up in town. Oh, I didn't even show you the pictures of what we talked about last time. If y'all remember the gravestones that has covers over them, wants me not have it on here. If not, I will be mad. Here's one. This here's got a cover over it. I don't know why or what for, but this is both graves, a man and a woman, husband and wife, has this big roof over top of their grave. I don't really know why they've got that, but that was also in the cemetery where we was at. And here's another one. There's like 5 of them in a row. I didn't take a good picture. There's 4 or 5 right there. 4 and 1 right here behind this very first stone that you come to. I don't know what that is for or why. But I thought that was pretty unique. And the picture I showed a while ago of the hearse with the ostrich feathers on it, that is President Abraham Lincoln's hearse that carried him from the train to the grave, to his tomb, where he was put. I guess it was in the mausoleum, I reckon. But that is the Abraham Lincoln's horse-drawn hearse when they finally got to bury him, because they traveled all through the states for people to get to see the president. I thought that was kind of cool and interesting. Baker says, "Take care, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your show tonight." I appreciate that, Baker, buddy. And David Holt says, "Great picture." Yeah, like I said, though, we've got a few other places that we're going to try to go. I really hadn't, because I want to try to find the majority of these symbols. See, there's one with the bird, the dove, with something in his mouth. I don't know really what that means. I had to read up on it. But I think it's pretty cool. I found one today with with a little bitty lamb on top of it. I didn't take a picture of it because I didn't want to show the name of the child that was buried there. I've seen that one today, but it wasn't a very good picture. It was like the weeping willow tree. It wasn't really good. The stone was really corroded with moss and stuff. Dave says olive leaf. Yeah, it probably is. I hadn't really looked at it. There's some different symbols in here. There's like regular. There's one had a like angels on it. A couple of them had a hand with some twigs in it. I'm not really sure what that meant yet. I hadn't really looked at that, see what that was. I saw some that had crosses on it. I never seen one yet with a harp on it. A musical instrument. They call it a lyre right here. I hadn't seen anything with anything like that. I saw one today had a guitar engraved in it. I ain't saw no skulls and crossbones or nothing like that neither. There's a lot of Mason symbols everywhere up there. I went 2-3 feet and 10 stones had something about Masons on it. Couldn't shake a stick without hitting one. Yeah, that's kind of. This book is really interesting. That's a pretty cool book. If y'all ever get a chance, go to your local library and get back in and checking out books. That's a really good thing. Well, it gets tiresome sitting in front of the computer, especially on this hard chair, and try to look up stuff. I think that's all the pictures I've got for today. So, has anybody got any questions and comments or anything? I'll try because I'm going to try to get off of here in a few minutes. I think it's 8:05. Yeah, getting back to the Victorian thing, me and my dad and maybe a few other people, we're going to try to go out and do some things like they did back in the day. I don't think we'll dress up like in their type of clothes because one thing, I don't have nothing like that. But we'll try our best to go out and find something to take with us for a picnic. And it's going to be kind of crazy if something there was to ask, could they have something to eat? And there's only be like 2 of us there, and we heard a third voice. We might be getting up going because we wouldn't know what is going on. But well, I'm going to try to go up there into town again and see if I can't find a few more odd gray markers cool ones and see if I can't see some more symbols. I imagine I can probably find some up there in the bigger one and go on up into Age of Virginia at that one place and see if I can't see some symbols up there that I hadn't showed on here yet. I'll take the book with me and see if I can't see something. Then if I do, I'll write them down right quick so I won't forget them. Or I'll take me some index cards and stick in the book where I can see them at. And I don't have no more pictures. I got Matt's favorite picture on here. It's the only thing I've got so far. Matt says he likes that picture, so I just leave it on here just for him once in a while. Everybody. I figure he'll pop in, but I think he went live also. I'm going to go ahead and end right here and get off here and see if I can I got one from our Facebook watching. Well, he's gone now. Only one's left watching is a Crossover Paranormal on YouTube. I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all a lot. Vicky, David Holt, glad you got to come in. My good friend Baker, which I can't wait till he gets back to work. I really, really enjoyed everybody coming in. Excuse me. My friend from the library, Selena, I'm glad she got to come in. My cousin Patty, she was on Facebook. She was watching earlier. Andy, he was in here. I appreciate him stopping by. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I will try to get more content for y'all for the next time around. Thank y'all a lot for hanging out with me for a little while that night and chatting with me for a little bit. And I will see y'all next time.
What is the Global Ghost Hunt to me? The Global Ghost Hunt is a celebration of teams and locations, not just here in the U.S., but all around the world. It is an opportunity to unite groups and enthusiasts of this paranormal community in many different ways, and to highlight teams, locations, and all of us. And honestly, why wouldn't you want to be a part of it? You get to experience new groups. You get to promote yourself, promote your teams, and more importantly, too, the locations. A lot of our locations are being forgotten. So the Global Ghost Hunt is a perfect opportunity to bring your team, bring your locations out into the spotlight and have your chance to have your 15 minutes of fame and to make an everlasting impact in our community.
Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you.
Rising up like the moon, elevating the mood, uplifting attitudes, cause that's what we choose to do. And I don't know about you, but there's enough negativity going around with plenty room to improve. Yeah, sometimes we collide with stress and negativity. We always let it slide. It's an elevated vibe, so fly. We touch the sky every time we ride.
Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you.
Now roll back time, tell me what you find. You're gonna see the same sucker MCs on the sidelines. In the fourth quarter when it's do or die time. That's when this crew is inclined to go prime time. From day one straight till it's done. But you all know full well that we only just begun.
Yeah.
We stick together, one for all for one. When it gets heavy, no we don't cut and run. Crazy thinking about the places that we've been. Now I could tell you stories that'll make your head spin. But like I said, straight, thick or thin, there's so many memories giving me silly grins. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies. Yo, I love this crew. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies. Yo, I love this crew.
Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die.
Hey, welcome back, y'all. I just wanted to, before I get out of here, I just want to say thank y'all for everybody that's watched tonight. I really do appreciate it. David says, great show, brother. I appreciate it, buddy. I do want to do a couple announcements. The Cops Talk Show will be Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm thinking about keeping this series like this on Thursdays. Around about, I guess, about 8:30 to 9 o'clock. I'm not sure exactly what time frame. For about an hour and a half, something like that. Everybody that's in the P3 program, if any of y'all are watching, if y'all want to, send me a little quick video about y'all's team, and I will try to give y'all a shout out each and every time that I'll air, and I'll do 1 to 2 or 3 each show. And that goes for everybody that's in the P3 program. And then I will try to give a shout out to a couple of my other good friends that's in the YouTube world that help support me. Like today, I did a live video this morning on YouTube for just a morning chat. And Stock Explorer came in there, and she stayed with me the whole time I was on. If y'all can, go check out that channel also. It's a great, great show. Just talk about a lot of different things. And does one in the morning times. I don't know if it's all every morning or what, but does it with a coffee thing, and then she has dogs in the vehicle with them. So that's pretty fun. Right now, I think they're battling the hurricane down there around in Florida and stuff. So just keep everybody that's in Florida and in the hurricane's path, keep them in your prayers. We are getting some of the rain right now. It started probably about 2 hours ago here where I live at, and it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow and probably Saturday. So just keep all them in your prayers and thoughts, and hope they make it out safe and nobody gets hurt. I will try to talk to Matt and see if he can announce it for me on his shows, because there's a lot more people watching his shows from the P3 program, and try to get them shouted out. I want to try to do more for the group. I noticed today we got some more people in on the P3 program, and welcome all of them to the family. And I hope y'all will enjoy it as much as I have so far. And I do see it's growing, and I do see it's getting ready to be something bigger, as the video says. We're starting something that it don't look like it's going to be finished. Hey there, Johnson, buddy. I was talking to your mama the other day about you, man. I'm glad you got to stop by. I'm just chatting right now, just talking. I'm about talked out. I don't know what else to talk about now. But oh Lordy. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna talk to Matt and see if I can't get everybody on board and send me a minute video or 2-minute video per each team. Have him announce each team. Have each team make their own videos and send them to me so I can put them on. That's how I was trying to say it. If y'all hadn't really, you can go check that out. Just go check out the P3 family ones that I just played video for, and check those groups out. They're all really, really, really good groups. I mean, it's just like one big happy family for the most part. And you will see some different talk shows better than my show, and y'all would enjoy a lot of them. They do a lot of paranormal, and there is a magazine out on Facebook. I can't even think of the name of it right now. I can't. I just draw a blank, y'all. So, A View Beyond the Grave, I think it is. It's a magazine that's on Facebook. Aaron from Night Watch Paranormal. It's his magazine that he has started. We actually got into it this time around. I think it's on the back page. You'll see our little picture, C.O.P.S picture, and then underneath that you'll see the Facebook. It will link you to our Facebook page, and you can check us out that way, or you can come on our YouTube channel and subscribe and like for me, please, and hit that like button. And when you hit that notification bell, you'll get things every time we go live. I'm planning on doing more lives for the YouTube on location. And we will try to get going. I do have me a green screen now, but I just ain't got it hooked up. I don't know too much about it yet. I'm going to try to figure it out sometime over the week. Then I'm off of next week because I got Monday and Tuesday off, and I'll probably be working on it then, try to get it figured out and see what the deal is. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see y'all later.